Hi everyone, welcome to your Virgo reading for the next 3 months. So the balance of the year, October, November, December. I'm going to draw one angel card. This is going to be our where you're at now. So we'll do one, we'll get the message, and we'll use that as sort of our starting point. And then we're going to use the cards to look at each of these 6 areas. We'll walk through that in the intro if you hang out with me. And our first sign that kicked us off, I didn't originally have charms, but they pulled the charms in, and only for one card in one of these 6 areas. So we'll get the added message from the charms for one area. I timestamp below if you want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's actually start with your angel card number. So what's the message of where you're at now, Virgos? Sort of, 9 months under the belt. So how do we all do? Oh, there we go. Kind of tossed it right into my hand. And now we'll get our 6 cards here. We're going to be looking at home environments. So that's where you spend the bulk of your time. So at home, could be at work, could be travel. Oh, excited here. Then we're going to be looking at your relationship with yourself for the next 3 months. If there's any areas there, just how you're feeling kind of overall. We're going to take a peek at a heart's wish. It's kind of on your mind. Might be something you're working on in this 3-month period. I'm noticing this hand's getting shaky. It wasn't shaky just now, and I wrapped up another reading, so wow. The cards are just flying for you guys. I get really shaky when I'm over here. Let's see what that is about. Okay. Then on the bottom row, we'll get more into a conversation about something that you're expecting or have expectations or assuming about. And then we'll talk about something you're not expecting, and something that will come true for you right now as things are today. Obviously, free will or other people's energies can tap into it, but as it stands, this feels like it will come through for you in the next 3 months. Apologies. Okay, so now, so we'll see which card the angels want to add a charm or two to. It looks like it's home. Had a little twitch there. I can tell they're pushing some out of the way. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I feel like they're trying to get something down the middle here. There we go. I don't know if you saw that my fingers got pushed like that, right? Okay. So they gave you the bumblebee on home. What are you creating, right? Bees create honey, nectar. Okay. Let's get the or my timestamp for all of our friends that join us for the messages, and now we'll jump in. Starting with where we're at, or where all of you guys are at. I always include myself, though I'm not a Virgo sign, but I include myself when I talk. So you have 510, 510, however you like to say it to yourself. A bit of a rebellious spirit here. Your heart's on fire, kind of lit up here. Your heart center is lit up. And of course we have the red and the orange around here. So your creative juices could be flowing right now. Your determination definitely is sort of that determined spirit. So let's see what 5 10510. Okay. When you live authentically, fully embracing all of your lovely eccentricities, you inspire others to do the same. Added bonus, living in your truth attracts luck and positivity. Who doesn't want more of that? The theme here is personal freedom. Live according to your beliefs and allow others the same courtesy. Don't be surprised when you notice a happier, healthier you emerge. And there is an affirmation in the book, so I'll just read it. I no longer allow other energy to change mine. Yeah, the determination, right? We saw that. Your heart, right? I'm gonna, what did they say in the book here? Live authentically, right? I'm gonna follow my heart. I'm gonna follow this inspiration. I'm determined. I'm capable. All of those great words here. Okay, so I just got quiet because I was taking the timestamp here for the reading part. So we know that starting with our charm, the bumblebee landed on your home, and I'll turn it the right way. I did not like being upside down. I've never known any bumblebee that does like to be on its back. So we have the beautiful bumblebee that, like I said, was on your home environment, and this is creating honey, right? Creating nectar, creating something special, tasked with it, right? That focused determination that we see here, that rebellious spirit here, right? I'll show you how big I can make my honeycomb. I'll show you how sweet I can make my honey. Yeah, look at her stance. I was pulling into sort of the tornado aspect here. Again, sort of the same color hues there, right? We can see the yellow, orange, red coming off here. But I got quiet, like I said, because I was pulling into how sort of all the stars and the birds, the shells, all feel tornado-esque, but in a magical, like she's controlling it, right? Her hands here. She's controlling, all the birds. Maybe they're on the strings, the seashells, right? Sort of the master of dynamics. I don't know if that's what you're doing right now with the making of the honey here at home. Excuse me, I am going to cough again. I apologize. Like in this next 3-month period, this would be, you're the hosting home of a lot of functions, or there's a big function coming up that you're coordinating. If this is your work home, that's sort of the amount of responsibilities that you're going to be sort of orchestrating, right? The maestro, the conductor, feels very much that energy here, right? Whether it's you getting things done at the home base, or it's you getting things done or coordinating the people and the things that need to get done. So very strong leadership, confident energy here coming off our determination energy, our can-do spirit that we have. So let's see, your relationship with self for the next 3 months, Virgo. Come see, come saw. I just kind of wanted to say that. I don't know why. I felt it was on like a French beach path here. I'm also in a bilingual town, so we do what we call lovingly franglais. So come see, come saw. Sort of the some days I feel good, some days I don't, but it doesn't seem to bother you. Like it's not. I just feel like I want to shrug my shoulders. Like, yeah, today I'm kind of having a down day, but like, I'm fine, I'll get through it. And then other days you're like really excited and really up. So it could be a reflection of any ebbs and flows and stress that might stem out of your coordinating efforts here, your amount of responsibilities that you're kind of overseeing, all the people that you're connecting with and trying to coordinate plans with or schedules. But like I said, it just feels like natural, right? It's just sort of the natural kind of ups and downs that you kind of go through. But overall, you're riding your bike happily, joyfully, right, through the beach. You're still attracting positive attention. You're even still giving positive energy out. So just some up and down days. Just watch your down days, right? Make sure you don't get too down. So a heart's wish that you might be working on now, concerned with, just something weighing on your heart here. I don't know why I feel like I'm looking at a partner. I feel like I'm checking in on this gentleman here. So maybe for a majority of you Virgos, you have someone you care about just on the mind. Maybe you're concerned about their current well-being, but look how he's kind of out there, right? He's still active. I've been coughing because I'm dealing with the tail end of a chest head cold. So it'd be something like that where you start to get back outside in the fresh air, especially the fall season. Great photo that they chose here to reflect the seasonality here in Canada. But that's sort of how our weather is. It's nice, kind of cool, fresh, crisp air to kind of get you through the final legs and back to full health here. But it looks like they're already starting to feel back to themselves, right? He's out there. He's starting to chop wood and do what he can, so a little bit at a time. So there's progress being made here, I guess that's what I'm seeing. So if you are concerned about someone, there's progress here. Now, the other thing they're stressing here is height. And there's a couple individuals, I think this is more of maybe a message to me to help provide the next snare, but I feel like this might be, someone that you've had a long distance with in terms of contact, like a period of silence, I should say. So there's been, either you got busy, right? You're crazy busy over here, and then they were quietly doing their own thing, but there's like some kind of desire to like reconnect. And for whatever reason, I'm still feeling like this card is that other person, and they would be open to it. They also think about it now and again. So if you're someone out there that's considering a reconciliation in this period, or hopeful or wishful that that's something that could happen, it looks like it will. If it's somebody that you were just concerned of their health, it looks like they're making progress out of it. Healthier them, I should say. So now let's look at something that you already kind of expect. It could be in your calendar, could just be assumptions we have. So let's see, what do you expect? Interesting that we're right back to this very strong, authoritative energy with you, right? She's in a power stance. She's a huntress. She's got her eye on the prize. In fact, she can do it blindfolded, right? She's like, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna prove to you. Sort of that energy that we were picking up in the beginning. I mean, it's what you expect. So you expect to kind of continue to sit in this energy and get things done. You are very goal-oriented, productivity-oriented individuals this period. I like it. There's things to get done in the back half of the year, and I'm going to get them done. But you don't expect. So this could be a lovely surprise delight from the universe, or we'll see here. what you don't expect, or what would surprise you, maybe you've already thought about it, but what would shock you, surprise you, is someone reaching out to you with an apology or forgiveness, or hey, let's talk about this. With my sunflower here, this is my friendship bear, my friendship care bear. So there's that message. This is also amazing recovery. So like not only healing, maybe it's this person, not only healing post-surgery, but like even the medical team is like, wow, I can't believe you're already up and walking, that's amazing. Or I can't believe you can see already as clearly after laser eye surgery. Like there's something here of like an extremely successful healing. Could be for yourself as well, not necessarily for somebody else, but I just said that because of where we were talking up there. But if it's for yourself, you know, this could be you starting a new treatment plan, a new health. So introduction of a dietary change, a vitamin, changing of a prescription. But there's like this, wow, okay, like there's, I don't know how to explain the vibrancy on this card, but it's like high def. When I hold it and look at it, it's like, whoa, kind of feeling. Excuse me. So that's how I think you're gonna feel. You're gonna be like, whole, like, wow. Such a stark difference. This is unbelievable, right? Okay, so what's sure to come true in this period, just based on sort of this forward momentum that we're seeing here? We're seeing progress with who you care about. We're seeing progress in you getting tasks done. We're seeing, you know, a beautiful surprise delight here. What is sure to come true? Now look at the softness in your energy. If this is you know what, I'll leave it like this for a second. If this is the forgiveness, the person reaching out to say, hey, let's be friends, I'm sorry, can I have your forgiveness? Look at the softness, the turn in energy here, the gentleness. You know, she's got a soft, warm jacket she's pulling on, a comfy, loungy sweater. You know, her hair is just kind of tossed up. And look how you've released all those strings that you were holding on to as well. So that the energy over here is gentler over here. So I think it'll be, you know, I'm not feeling like immediate, hey, we're hugging, kissing, and back to the way things always were, but there's enough to feel more comfortable in this space with the individual, more comfortable with where things are now sitting, right? Wherever this conversation, wherever this outreach ends up, you're very comfortable with how it transpires, sort of the end result, the next steps, etc. of what will come true will be the sort of happy contentment that I feel from you. Now, if it's not that, this scenario specifically across the bottom, just by the end of this 3-month period, probably because of all those work you put in, right? So as you turn the year into 2026, you've got this sort of beautiful kind of restart. For whatever reason, they're pulling me into the 2 X's here, the card number 20. I know that's not a new beginning-ish typical number, but I think it's like the sort of like more of the, you know, when we mark things done. So 2024 done, 2025 done, ready for 2026, you know, or, you know, first half of 2025 was great. Second half of 2025 I completed. Goal 1, goal 2. Like there's just some sense here of you're so happy that it got, you're happy with the outcome. You know, whatever got completed was completed in the manner you're happy with. You're happy with how you're feeling. You're happy with how others around you feel. You're happy with everything that you coordinated up here and how it all transpired, right? Because you've let all that go. So a nice, beautiful kind of rest here waiting for you after all your hard work, Virgo. So fantastic. We'll check in again and see how you're moving forward. But you've got such a nice, kind of see you flopping into, a big comfy blanket or curling up, a period of rest. Maybe you're heading towards a lengthy vacation period, or maybe this is you getting things done so you can head into retirement. But there's a period of more contentment, less energy, like forcing and pushing and moving things forward, and more, okay, I can rest, I can receive, I can relax, I can enjoy. Not that you aren't, but just more so here.